Hello everybody, this is Professor Sassafras, and today we are making eggnog. This originally stems from me having a hobby of making things at home, and I made eggnog at home before. I've also made hot chocolate at home before, and whenever I make hot chocolate I will select the chocolate myself, the milk I'm going to use myself. I'll combine whipped cream, marshmallow fluff, and vanilla extract, and I'll have that as like a cream on top of my hot chocolate, etc. And that's all good, but past couple of years I've had all the ingredients for like a hot chocolate or an eggnog and hasn't really been too popular. So today I'm trying a new recipe which I have never done before. I'm not an alcohol person, but we will be following Alton Brown's recipe for eggnog. And essentially what's going to happen is I'm going to loosely follow the recipe. Because whenever I follow any recipe, I like to loosely follow it and go with my gut if I feel like I need something or I don't need something. And I had some ideas. I'm making a non-alcoholic eggnog that's even better. But this one is supposed to be aged, and it's supposed to be good for a couple months in advance, which is really incredible, because usually, if it's alcoholic or non-alcoholic, usually your eggnog doesn't last more than a week, and it's kind of a pain to make during the Christmas time when you're really busy, and this way I can make it in advance. So I really couldn't pass this up. And anyway, furthermore, it's like I was halfway through buying the ingredients and I literally got just the bare minimum alcohol for the recipe. Like I have like for 3 different ones, and I have just enough alcohol so I can put it in the recipe and I will have absolutely none left over afterward because I'm not an alcoholic person. And all this was just $27, and that's just this alcohol right here alone. And you see how like small it is. So this recipe is not a cheap recipe, but I was halfway through buying all the ingredients, and then I was like, well, I already bought half of them, so now I'm just kind of committed now. So I'm gonna go through this, I'm gonna make this recipe. If this recipe is a success, and everyone's like, wow, it's super amazing, then I'm only gonna make it if like it's for my family or for a group of people or for friends, or if people ask. This is definitely not a drink all by yourself eggnog. And in hindsight, people are always making fun of and dissing store-bought eggnog, but you know what I've noticed? Usually when you like make eggnog at home, usually it's not gonna last longer than a week. And store-bought eggnog can last up to 2 weeks at least, sometimes 3. And then, like what you'll also have is sometimes you'll have eggnog that you don't make right, and like the eggnog that you make at home can easily become more expensive than the eggnog you buy at the store. Because like, if you assume a half gallon will cost $5 and you can get a full gallon for $10, combine that with 27 just on the liquor, and this vanilla bean, $15. So, as you can clearly see, I'm kind of committed now, but I would only make this again if like everybody really likes it. Because I really feel like people are just downing on store-bought eggnog. And you know, it may be a little pricey, but it's still cheaper than you making it yourself. So you're really not saving any money when you make it yourself. And it still does have an eggnoggy taste. If you've never had eggnog before, do not think of scrambled eggs. That is completely gross and disgusting. Think like of the egg yolk from the Sunnyside eggs. Now, any white stuff you're just completely throwing away, and you just have this egg yolk, and Imagine popping that in your mouth and having it burst with flavor. That's kind of like the flavor of the eggs that you're gonna get. Nothing solid or anything, except it's gonna like come from the eggshells, and we're not gonna scramble or fry or anything. We're just gonna temper it and kill off the bacteria so that you can like have a good flavor. But it's not just that egg yolk alone. Along with the egg yolk, you'll also taste some cream, and you'll also taste some sweet. You'll also taste a pretty intense amount of vanilla and a pretty intense amount of nutmeg. And I'm avoiding the other seasonings like cinnamon, chives, and like allspice, because those are pretty minor seasonings and they don't come in the main flavor. But if you've never had eggnog, vanilla, nutmeg, it's sweet, it's creamy, and there's like an egg yolky taste mixed in. It's really not bad, and some store-bought brands are better than others, and it's way cheaper than making it at home yourself. But I'm gonna try to make this recipe. I have absolutely no idea if any of you want to watch me try and make this recipe. I will make a separate recording, and if you want to see me making it, I'll post a video of it. But yeah, it's like, in hindsight, people hate on store-bought eggnog too much, and even if this turns out to be 10 times better, you wouldn't be half bad with picking a decent store-bought brand that you like, and then just every year comparing it with 2 or 3 other brands. Eggnog like this is only group of people eggnog. Like, it's like for your family, or as a gift, or for a party, or for some friends. This is not all by yourself eggnog. But thank you for watching. If you want me to post a video of me making the eggnog, that will be a separate video, and just ask and like in the comments, and I will do that. Thank you, and this is Professor Sassafras signing out.